When you see the American flag flying, how does it make you feel?
There's still a lot we need to do in this country, so I think seeing the flag just means like there's more potential for this country.
It's about the freedom to be, to speak, to worship, to disagree at the dinner table and still pass the biscuits.
I don't feel a need to show that I'm a patriot by waving a flag.
Do you think that's making a political statement?
No political statement, just a nice symbol of where we live and happiness.
I don't put flags up. I assume that everybody else is putting them up because they're supporting the presidency or any election that's going on.
The promise that has sustained us through all these years, no matter what political party we're in.
Few things, few symbols elicit so many different feelings in what they mean and how they're used as the American flag. So for this July 4th in our CBS News poll, we asked Americans to tell us what it means to them. Here on America Unfiltered, what we like to do is take these polls that I do and let Americans who took them tell you in their own words how they came to hold those views. One thing we learned right away is that it is patriotism behind the reason that many people fly the American flag, at least sometimes, if not often. We also found that comparably fewer say that they fly the flag as a political statement. But what's interesting here is when they look at other people flying the flag, Americans told us that, yes, they attribute patriotism to those flying it, but also were more likely to say that they thought those other folks were making a political statement, more so even than they themselves. So here with us today are two folks who will be flying the American flag this 4th of July. I want to welcome Jennifer and Desiree to America Unfiltered. Desiree, what is it that flying the flag means to you when you do it?
When I see the flag, it means that service. It means service to others. It means the history of America of being the guiding light of the world. And also, I served under that flag when I was a VA nurse for 23 years. And I see the veterans where they fought and died, and then I see them as they suffer through their injuries caused by wars, and it means honor beyond measure.
Do you think some political movements or some parties try to use the flag more than others?
I think both of them are equally guilty. The politicians seem to try to use it, to side with one party than the other. Like one's more patriotic than the other one, and the other one's not. And it's not true. I mean, I think both parties equally should just be proud to show their flag and symbolize it, but it shouldn't be necessarily used as I'm more of an American or I do more for my country. It should just be plain and simple. I'm from this country and I'm proud.
We can listen to them that don't have that opinion with us. So I see the flag as a blanket of freedom.
So what we heard is that folks sometimes think they can get an impression of why others are flying that flag. What kind of impression? Well, first and foremost, when they see someone flying it, that person is patriotic. Most also told us in the poll they think that person could be supporting the military. But there was another political dynamic that came up here, and that reflects something we did see in the poll as well. When they see someone flying the flag, 42% of Americans said they might ascribe a conservative viewpoint to the person doing it, and more so than they would a liberal one. So for unpacking a little bit more on that, we're joined now by two individuals who have told us they think the American flag may have a political connotation as well. This is James and Monique. Monique, in your experience, what you've seen over the years, how has that come to shape your views of what patriotism means, what the flag stands for?
Okay, so I have a few cousins that served. I have a cousin that served in World War II, and another one that served in the Vietnam War. And we were always raised to respect the flag. You know, that the flag is it meant that you believed in freedom and democracy. But since I've been growing up, and I'm saying it maybe about since a teenager, what I've seen is the flag being used as an entity to further someone's agenda.
James, you said you don't often fly the flag.
Yeah, it seems like, to me, flying the flag just be like saying, I'm trying to prove my allegiance to the country. I don't feel like I should have to do that.
Uh-huh. You don't have
And-
anything to prove. James,
Yeah.
Monique, I want to thank you both very much for sharing your views and your own words with us. I want to go back to the poll for a minute. A third of Democrats say that's a reason they fly it, but most Republicans say that's a reason that they fly it. All in all, though, big picture in the polling, we just asked, how does it make you feel when you see the flag flying? And most Americans say it makes them feel good. Have a great 4th of July, everyone.